In this video, I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Olekina's quoted today about the State House visit yesterday by the ODM rebels. Yesterday, William Ruto hosted ODM rebels at State House, Nairobi, after which he had this to say: William Samoei Ruto, we will work with leaders across the country without reservation or discrimination, regardless of political affiliation, to deliver services to the people. This is what the Constitution demands and what all Kenyans deserve. Met MPs from Nyanza at State House, Nairobi. They included Gideon Ochanda Bondo, Tom Ojienda Kisumu, Karoli Omondi Suba South, Elisha Odhiambo Game, and Mark Nyamita Uriri. Others were Paula Borongo and Felix Odiwuor Jalango Mwenyewe Lang'ata. Also in the meeting were ICT Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo and Interior Principal Secretary. And then Ruto shared out those photos. So Olekina is very much concerned about these frequent visits by these ODM rebels to State House. And as quoted today, Olekina had this to say: these constant State House visits by rogue ODM legislators who signed a covenant with the people through the party is so ugly. I wish they would just man up and resign from their positions. Ledama Olekina. In this video, I want us to put everything into perspective for Kenyans to understand what all this means politically. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Yes. So the big question is, since these members of parliament paid William Ruto a visit at State House months ago, what development have they brought to the people? They were at State House months ago. What have they done so far for the people? The answer is a very big zero. They have done zero work for the people. In fact, they have just helped William Ruto in oppressing the people. All these members of parliament supported the Finance Bill 2023. So their working with William Ruto has not benefited the people they represent. They have caused the people more sufferings. And now, why is it that every now and then they are taking photos at State House? I believe strongly that these are members of parliament who have lost hope of winning any other elective seat in areas they come from. All of them have lost hope. They know they can't win. So they just want to anger more those who elected them. Somebody like Jalango, Ojienda, all these are people who I'm very sure, even if an election was to be done today in their constituencies, they will lose miserably. And they know that. That's why they are actually there just to annoy people more. Because what they are doing now is just to annoy. I believe strongly that Azimio should now be very lethal and brutal with these rogue members of parliament. In fact, even the ground alone, the people should be very hostile to these members of parliament. they should not be entertained. I saw somebody like Jalango yesterday paying fare for passengers in his constituency, paying 50 bob for passengers in his constituency, sorry. And some few days ago, he was distributing unga after voting yes for the Finance Bill 2023, a bill oppressing the masses. Langata constituents, or rather the residents of Langata, should wake up. They should not give these tumbocrats that opportunity. Let the ground be very hostile to them. Same across the country. The rebels should not be entertained. If you look at Oledama, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto is using these members of parliament to check Azimio's activities. On Friday, Azimio will be holding countrywide Sabasaba rallies. I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto has hatched a plan. He'll most definitely use these Luo members of parliament to actually spring a surprise on Friday. And the surprise in this case, I'm seeing a very high possibility. Yes, I'm seeing a possibility where these members of parliament most definitely will be used to cause chaos in ODM strongholds, after which Raila Odinga will be blamed by Kenya Kwanza as usual. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's why the ground should very fast reject these members of parliament every now and then being seen at State House. They are going to State House is not helping the people in any way. And if you look at William Ruto is saying that we will work with the leaders across the country without discrimination, regardless of political affiliation. If you look at William Ruto's government, he's only appointing Kalenjins and the mountain. When it comes to jobs and top positions in government, is only giving to Kalenjins and to the mountain. When it comes to playing politics, he now says he will work with everybody without without looking at political affiliation. But when it comes to positions in government, it becomes a shareholding government. Ruto is taking Kenyans for fools, and Kenyans should not accept this. Recently, when Johnson Sakaja was trying to form his government here in Nairobi, county government, is the same Kenya Kwanza Brigade who were attacking Johnson Sakaja for having given jobs to some Azimio members. The same Kenya Kwanza that is now saying that they're ready, willing to work with everybody. I believe Kenyans should actually reject and resist William Ruto. Ruto is not very honest, not very sincere with Kenyans. As I conclude, these members of parliament from Luo Nyanza, it's a fact that they are in politics for their own personal gains. They are not there to serve the people. They are there for their own personal gains. And Ruto is using them for propaganda politics to create this feeling that is also penetrating Luo Nyanza, the bedrock of Raila Odinga's support. That's exactly what is going on here. And it's also very unfortunate that leaders who cannot join William Ruto are also being threatened. If you refuse to join him, then you are being threatened. All these are political maneuvers Kenyans should reject. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, Subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.